Yeah. Let's get all cleaned up in here. I know, finally. Yeah, there's some spot cups still. But I know, right? Right. Good morning, everybody. We're still waiting for everyone joining here live. We'll start in just a second. You might need a block today. We are going to do revolve triangle, so that does sometimes take really long hamstrings. Other than that, that's it. That's all you need. Get started in just a minute.
Hey, Christy.
Good morning.
It's Angela.
Oh, hi. I see your little thing now. We're going to get started in just a second.
Sounds good.
I'm going to turn the music down. Let's start in child's pose at the back of our mat. And you can have your toes touching and your knees wide if you want, or you can just have legs together. Or if child's pose just isn't your jam, you can just take a puppy pose or any sort of relaxing pose where you can just kind of hang out and start to reach long through your fingertips. And start deepening that breath in and out. Remembering to stay committed to the breathing and the breath. To walk yourself in towards that parasympathetic state. Walk your hands to the right, let your hips fall slightly to the left. Big breaths in. Imagine that left armpit going down towards the mat. Reaching long. One big breath in, lengthen the side body. And then big breath out. On an inhale, walk your hands back through to the middle. On the exhale, walk your hands to the left with your hips fall slightly to the right, just to imagine that right armpit going down to the mat. Start to calm the mind. Let anything that you walked through the door with, kind of let it go. It's going to just serve you for the next few minutes on your mat. Breathe it in. Exhale, let it go. Inhale as you walk your hands back through to the middle. Today we're going to do a little different kind of a warm-up, more of a moving meditation. Big breath in as you commit to being present. I love when my husband calls during my yoga classes. Exhale, let it go. One more big breath in. Exhale, let it go. Inhale as you come up into a tabletop position. And then exhale as you tuck your toes and lift up and back into downward facing dog. Oh my gosh, I'm sorry. It must be really, I know, it must be an emergency. He called me 3 times. Hold on. Big breath. What? I'm teaching a class. What do you need? Okay, bye. All right. Nope. Sorry. Everybody pedal your feet. Exhale, let it go. Breathe in. Breathe out. All right, come up onto your tippy toes. Lift your gaze. Walk your feet to your hands. Taking your feet at least one fist width apart at the top of your mat. Bend into your knees, grab opposite elbows, ragdoll pose. Letting the crown of the head track down towards the mat. Maybe adding a little sway. Take a big breath in, fill up. And on the exhale, try and get your head to just drop even more. Relax it even more. No tension between the shoulder blades. No tension in the crown of the head. Inhale, release your elbows. Let your hands slide halfway up your shins, halfway lift. Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, Uttanasana, forward fold. Bend into your knees, tuck your chin to your chest, roll your spine to stack. One vertebrae on top of the next. So you get to the top, sweep those arms up, look up, press the palms. Inhale, exhale, hands to the heart. Inhale, sweep those arms up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhaling, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Bend into your knees, step your left foot to the back of the mat. Big, big breathing as you let your hips start to open. And then step that right foot back to the left, plank pose. Modifying as you need to drop to your knees. Look forward, shift the weight forward onto your toes and into your hands. Exhale, chaturanga, elbows go straight back. Inhale, halfway lift, or upward dog, sorry. Up, downward dog, exhale, downward dog. All right, here we go. Lift your gaze up onto your toes. Walk your toes to your hands. Heels release at the top. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Bend into your knees, roll your spine to stack. Start to add some fluidity to the movement. Inhale, sweep your arms up. Exhale, hands to the heart. Inhale, sweep up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Bend into your knees, shoot your right foot to the back. Big deep breath here, breathe in. Exhale, step left foot to right. Inhale, shift forward. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down. One more, sun A, and move into sun B. Lift your gaze, come up onto your toes. Walk your toes to your hands. Heels release, inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Tuck your chin to your chest, roll your spine, keep that tailbone heavy. Sweep your arms up at the top. Press your palms, exhale, hands to the heart. Last sun A, inhale, sweep up. Exhale, forward fold. All right, step or jump both feet to plank. Hold your plank pose. Shift onto the very tips of your tippy toes. Very tops, pull your kneecaps up into your quads. Pull your belly tight to your spine. Push through the pads of your fingers and your wrists. Pull your shoulders down away from your ears. Shift even more forward. Push the ground away even more. Breathe in. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Big breath in. Long cleansing breath out as we start to move into sun B. Lift your gaze. Jump, hop, or step, top of the mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Tuck your chin to your chest. Roll your spine. Sweep your arms up. This time, take a seat. Exhale. Utkatasana, chair pose. Weight into the heels. Shoulders down and away. No banana back, so really try and pull those hip points up to the bottom ribs. Sit a little lower. Breathe in. Exhale. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Step or jump back to plank. Inhale, shift forward. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down. Inhale, right leg lifts, three-legged dog. Exhale, bend your knees, twinkle dog, drive that left heel towards the mat, let that right knee jack towards the ceiling. Right toes pointing towards the left shoulder, just like gravity. Take a hold of that ankle. Lift your gaze, step right foot through. Spin left heel to the right, cycle it down. Inhale, warrior one. Warrior one, squaring hip points off at the short edge of your mat, pushing down to the outside edge, pinky toe of the left foot, reach up, sink low. Breathe in, breathe out, roll up on the left toes, bring the right foot, lunge, step back, plank, inhale, forward, exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog, exhale. Inhale, left leg lifts. Exhale, bend your knee, twinkle dog pose, stacking those hips. Letting gravity take hold of those left toes. And then lift your gaze, breathe in. Exhale, step through. Spin your right heel down. Inhale, chest lifts, warrior one. Reach up, look up, push down to the outside edge of that right foot. Don't collapse onto the arch, breathe in. Breathe out, roll up on the left toes, or right toes, bring the left foot. Step back, plank, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Sun B, round two, lift your gaze, breathe in. Exhale, come to the top of the mat. Any way you want to get there. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, pull. Tuck your chin, roll your spine. Warming up the body, lubricating joints. Inhale, sweep arms up. Exhale, take a seat, chair. Weight into the heels, breathe in. Sink lower, breathe out. One more breath in, spread the fingers. Exhale. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold, step or jump back through a flow. We'll meet in downward facing dog. Remembering to shift the weight forward before exhaling, chaturanga. Inhaling, up dog. Exhale, down. Inhale, right leg lifts. Exhale, bend your knee, twinkle dog. Lift the gaze, step through, cycle left foot down, warrior one, inhale. All right, gliding open, warrior two, exhale, adding on. Opening those hips, making sure this right knee is not collapsing to the middle or splaying out to the right. It's right in line with your hip, shoulders over hips, arms strong, palms down. Look out over that right hand. Sit straight down. Breathe in. Breathe out. You are stronger than you think you are. Breathe in. Exhale, roll up onto the left toes, bring the right foot, step back, plank. Shift forward, inhale, exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale. Left side, inhale, left leg lifts. Exhale, twinkle dog. Lift the gaze, breathe in. Exhale, step through. Cycle right foot down, inhale, chest lifts. Warrior one, square those hips. Exhale, warrior two, let it glide open. Now, pull that right hand back, just about an inch to stack the shoulders over the hips. Check to make sure the left knee's not sinking in. Sit straight down. All right, breathe in. Breathe out, roll up on your right foot, bring the left, step back, plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. All right, one more, sun B, but we're gonna add on a little bit. Lift your gaze, breathe in. Exhale, top of the mat. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, pull. Tuck your chin, bend into your knee, roll your spine. Sweep your arms up. Take your seat, chair, Utkatasana. Weight into those heels, breath, check in with it. If it starts to get elevated, that's fine. If it gets erratic, take a break. Slow it down. Matching lengths of inhales to exhales, sit lower. Breathe in. Exhale, hold. Step or jump back through your flow. We'll meet in down dog. Inhale, right leg lifts. Exhale, twinkle dog. Here's where we change it a little arching that spine open. Taking a little inversion here as your heart is above your head. Stay present with a new perspective. Now stack it up, side plank. Right leg stacking on left. Shoulders stacking, toes to the face. Tailbone descending down towards those heels. Core engage. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in, reach up through your right hand. Breathe out, right hand to the mat, right into chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, left leg lifts. Exhale, twinkle dog. Check your landing to the right. All right, when safe, flip that dog, wild thing pose. Left foot catching you, inhale. Arch that spine open. Imagine those left fingertips hitting the ground someday. Yeah. Stay present here. All right, stack it up, side plank. Left arm stacks on top of right, left leg stacking on right. Imagine yourself flat between two panes of glass. Don't let that core come out. Keep those legs completely engaged. Squeeze the glutes. Kneecaps up into the quads, toes towards the face, looking at those left fingers. Breathe in, reach up. Breathe out, chaturanga. Breathe in, up dog. Breathe out, down dog. Drop to your knees, take a break. That was your warm-up. All right. Okay, friends, we're gonna move through the series. Couple series on our feet, and we're gonna move down to the floor. Do some floor work today. Some good back bending, thoracic opening. All right. When you're ready, we're gonna be in downward facing dog. She goes away. All right. Breathe in, downward facing dog. Breathe out. Hips high, heels towards the mat. Half vinyasa. Inhale, come forward, high plank pose. On those tiptoes, tiptoes, tiptoes. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, right leg lifts. Exhale, stepping through, stay on the left toes, high crescent lunge. Reach it up. Make sure the knee is stacked over the ankle or a little behind, not tons in front. Right out of that hip, now shift that weight so the back left heel stacks over the ball of the foot. And then try and take the bend out of that leg. Really trying to straighten that knee joint. Look up, breathe in. Exhale, hands come down to the heart. Inhale, left elbow lifts. Exhale, twist to the right. Lock that left elbow outside that right knee. Push the right hand into the left. Now spin that chest. Use that leverage. Push right hand into the left. Maybe even looking up over the right shoulder to the ceiling. Open your arms if you want to take it deeper. Otherwise, just keep them at heart center. There's no gold stars, no sticker stars. I don't need fancy. Close your hands back down. Breathe in. Exhale, find warrior two. Cycle left foot down, warrior two. Good. Keeping that right knee open, not collapsing in. Tracking out towards that pinky toe. Check shoulders. Sit straight down. Try and rip that mat apart with your feet. Breathe in, reach. Breathe out, right hand down, left arm stack, side angle. Turn that left palm to face the front of your mat. Open it into extension. Breathe in. Breathe out. Take a body scan. Where can you soften? Where can you firm? You got it. Breathe in. Get long. Breathe out. Inhale, left arm to vertical. Exhale, roll up on the left toes. Pull right foot back. Shift forward. Chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. lean forward. Try and take any bend out of that right leg. Really flex the calf. Reach up. Dynamic tension here. Breathe in. Exhale, hands to the heart. Inhale, right elbow lifts. Exhale, twist left. Right elbow hooking outside that left knee. Now push that left hand into the right. Spin. Find that center line. Find the balance. Find the effort and the ease. Breathe in. Breathe out. Open your arms if you want. Really get wide. Breathe in. Exhale, close those hands. Take a breath. Breathe in. Exhale, warrior two. Cycle right foot down. Sit low. Check that left knee not collapsing in. It's strong. You're ripping that mat apart with the outside edge of that right foot. Sit straight down. Reach forward. Inhale. Exhale. Left hand down inside the left ankle or left elbow on left knee. Right arm up into extension. Turn that palm to the front. And then make that 45-degree angle. Got it. Sink those hips low. Even though you've got 3 points of contact on the mat, this pose is hard. Inhale, right arm up. Exhale, roll up on the right toes. Bring the left foot, step back. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, lift your gaze. Exhale, bend into your knees, come to the top of your mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, tuck your chin. Roll your spine. Pick your arms up. Exhale, take a seat, Utkatasana. Weight in those heels. Integrity in the core. Reaching up. Hands come down to your heart. Inhale, left elbow lifts. Exhale, send that elbow to the outside of the right knee. Now make sure your hips are going straight back, not skewing to the left or the right. They're right in the midline. And then once your hips are in the midline, push right hand into the left to send the shoulders to stack. And then imagine hips are going east and west. Shoulders are tracking towards north and south. Open your arms, inhale. Now hold your exhale. Keep your arms open. Inhale, back to chair. Swing that right arm around, chair, lift the chest. Woo! Exhale, hands to the heart. Inhale, right elbow lifts. Exhale, twist to the left. Hips straight back. Check the integrity, stay in the midline, and then push left hand into right. Think about that compass again. Open those arms, reaching for the ground and the ceiling. Exhale completely. Inhale, sweep that left arm around, come back, chair. Exhale, hold. Woo! Heels out one time. Toes come out in line with the heels, bending to your knees. Take your first 2 fingers on each hand, your peace fingers. Hook them around your toes, bending into your knees as much as you need. And then pull halfway up. Push those toes into the fingers, get long in the spine. And then exhale, pull out to pull the head down. Bending into your knees, really making sure you got pressure from the big toes on the fingers. All right, inhale, release your grip, halfway lift. Exhale, pull. This time, gorilla pose. Flip your hands over. Walk your feet up to your wrist creases. So your toes are on your wrist creases. Bend into your knees as much as you need. And then really push on your toes on those hands. Breathe in, try and pull up halfway. Knees are going to be bent. And then exhale, bend those elbows. Keep pushing. Try and equally distribute your weight. Find the balance between toes and heels. Let your neck just hang. Get the traction. All right, inhale. Take those hands out. Send your heels out once. Toes out again. So now your heels your knees, drop your hips, Smalasana. Open those hips. Wipe yourself off if you want to try crow pose. That's where it's coming in today. Wipe your triceps off. Collect your strength, your mental acuity. Hands come down to heart center. Breathe in. Breathe out. Hands go down to the mat. Come up onto your toes. Lift your booty. Framing knees. I'm going to walk you through crow prep or crow pose. So the key to crow is wanting your knees as far up on your triceps as you can get, like towards your shoulders. And then hands stay shoulder width, not wider, not narrower, shoulder width. And then shift your weight forward. Start to lift your booty. Bend your elbows. Make a shelf if you're first timing through crow. Make a shelf and then pull one heel, just one heel towards your glutes. Squeeze the knee towards your elbow. Set that one down. Try the other. If you're into crow, you can definitely make your shelf look forward, shift forward. If you want to progress, you try and straighten those arms and look forward. Pull up in the core. Breathe in. Breathe out. Step or jump back to plank. Shift forward. Chaturanga. Inhale. Up dog. Exhale. Down dog. Take a break. Drop to your knees.
What's the trick to staying there? I have to barely pop up.
You gotta really pull up in the core, and it's almost like you gotta engage your Uddiyana Bandha, like your navel lock, and you really gotta pull up. It's like somebody is standing there and almost pulling up on your hips.
So think up.
Yes, so think up. So you've gotta go forward to get the balance distribution, and then think pull up, pull up, pull up, push away, pull up. It's really a lot of,
like a half head, like you're coming all the way up.
yeah, so actually Friday, that's part of what we're doing. We're gonna do head crow to headstand, and then maybe headstand back to crow. Yeah, that's why we're gonna start today. Really head. You what? Screw you up. Okay. Oh yeah. Okay. Back through. Next series. Let's do a half vinyasa. Get that energy circulating, friends. Then we're gonna head. This is a short series, and we're heading down to the floor. All right. Here we go. Let's meet down dog. All right. Half vinyasa. Circle that prana. Come forward. High plank. Exhale. Chaturanga. Inhale. Up dog. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, right leg lifts. Exhale, bend your knee, twinkle dog. Lift your gaze. Step through. Cycle that down. Warrior one. Inhale. Open. Warrior two. Shoulders over hips. Tailbone dropping down. Inhale. Reach long. Exhale. Side angle. Now you got your block. You might want to have it handy here. I should have cued that at the beginning, but I was distracted. All right, now we're going to use your block if you want. We're going to transition from side angle, which is bent front leg, to triangle. So we're going to take that right hip, pull back, starting to straighten into that right leg. You can put a block down for your right hand to bring the floor up, but you're aiming to stack your hips and your shoulders. Looking up at that left hand, imagining yourself really flat, not hyperextending either knee, super important. Make sure there's a micro bend and some muscular engagement by pulling the kneecap up into the quads. Big breath in. Big breath out. Now, make best friends with your left oblique. Inhale as that left oblique pulls you up to stand. Parallel your right foot with your left, arms go up. Exhale, wide leg forward fold. Now, headstand is in your practice. This is towards the end of our class, middle of our class. We can work in headstand here. You're present, you're, proficient in your headstand. Otherwise, just hang out in your wide leg forward fold. Breathe in here. Breathing out. Breathe. All right, one more breath. Come out as you came in. In out as you straddle. Lower with control. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, arms go wide, palms down. Squeeze your glutes. Inhale, rise. Good. Exhale, turn your right foot forward. Square your hips. Take your arms behind you and interlace your palms. So now, left foot is pointing at a 45, right foot pointing forward. Shorten your stance just a little bit. Make sure your block is on the left side of your mat. You can grab opposite elbows. You can match up your palms towards your tailbone. Or you can take full expression with your palms matching up towards the top, okay? Does not matter, just a difference in flexibility of the shoulders. Inhale, lift the crown of your head high, pull both kneecaps up. Exhale, take a very slow, extended forward pull without blocking your knees out. Down towards pyramid, but your arms are back. So this is definitely a balance posture. Push down through both big toe mounds. Keep pulling right hip back, left hip going forward. Breathe in. Breathe out. Release your hands to frame your right foot. Now, if you've got a block, you want to make sure it's inside your right ankle. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, keep your hand on the ground or your block. Twist open to the right. Revolve triangle. Pull your right hip back, let your left hip go forward. Make sure your shoulders aren't crunching up to your ears. Breathe in. Breathe out. Close that down. Bend into your right knee. Step the left foot back for lunge. Send your left foot or right foot back. Keep it lifted. Breathe in. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Moving through all of that on the left. Lift your left leg. Exhale, twinkle dog. Step through. Cycle right foot down. Inhale, warrior one. Now, really find the integrity here. Breathe in, look up. Exhale, wide open, warrior two. Shoulders stacking, you got it. Breathe in. Exhale, reach forward. Inhale, hinge into the hip, side angle. Now, block can go inside this left foot. Pull that left hip underneath to stack under the right, moving into triangle pose. Deep tuck of the left hip, shoulders stacking. Really nice integrity, checking in with the knees, that you're not locking them into hyperextension. Breathe in. Check in with your right oblique. Breathe out. Here we go. Inhale, right oblique pulls you to stand. Parallel your left foot, press your arms up. Exhale, wide leg forward pull. Stay heel. If you want to hit out on a headstand, you want to try it again. Do it here. You want to hang out and wide leg forward pull. It's the same benefit. Good. Go slow and controlled. Giving your breath a chance to catch up. Slow your heart rate down. Coming out with the same intention and focus that you go in. When you get there, inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, arms go wide, palms down, don't lock the legs out. Round down through those feet. Inhale, lift. Exhale, turn your left foot forward. Take your arms around behind you, step your right foot in. Find some bind version, either grabbing elbows, lining palms up down, or lining palms up facing your head. All right, pull your left hip back, shoulders down. Core supporting your trunk. Inhale. Exhale. Don't lock your knees out. Take a very lengthening fold over this left leg. Only 2 points of contact on the mat. Make balance a challenge. You can find it. Find that center of gravity. Keep pulling left hip back, right hip forward. Breathe in. Exhale. Release your hands down. Block pose to the inside of your left foot if you're using it. Inhale, get long and length. Exhale, twist open to the left. Pulling left hip back, right hip grabbing forward. Being really conscious. Breathe in. Breathe out, slows it down. Step right foot back for lunge. Send left foot back and stays lifted. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, come forward, high plank. Exhale, slow chaturanga all the way to your belly. Releasing your toes when you get there. Setting up for locust pose. The remainder of class will be on our mats, friends. All right. Send your hands around. Interlace them at the small of your back. And then lengthen your arms. Roll your shoulders down and onto your back body. Keep your neck really neutral. No, not a ton of effort here, but you just don't want to be on your nose or your forehead. And then squeeze those shoulder blades together. And on an inhale, lift the upper body up even more, sending those clasped hands towards your heels. On the exhale, the legs join the party. And the only thing on the mat is your pubic bone, your hips, your low abdominals, because even your bottom ribs are maybe even lifting. And then spread your toes, ground down, push down, rise up more, inhale. Exhale, right temple to the mat, release the arms, let the shoulders just round forward. All right, one more locust. Inhale, neck back to neutral. Exhale, interlace your arms, shoulders roll down onto your back body, sending that mudra already down toward your heels. And then inhale, lift the upper body higher. Exhale, legs lift. Can you get your thighs off the mat? Can you spread your toes, lift higher, breathe in. Exhale, left temple to the mat, release the arms. Shoulders roll forward. All right, half bow, followed by full bow. Take your left hand, send it forward, palm down. Bend your right knee. Take your right hand to the top of your foot, so your fingers are grabbing your arch, your thumbs on the outer ankle. Now push into the left hand. Inhale, kick the right foot into the right arm, opening shoulder, and then kicking that foot actively. Look forward, breathe in, breathe out, release it down. Right temple to the mat, shoulders roll forward. I love Jill snorting. I wish you guys could hear Jill snorting at home. All right, here we go. Right arm forward, palm down. Bend into the left knee, grab the left foot. If you have a towel or a strap, you absolutely can use that for grabbing your feet. All right, inhale, neck neutral. Exhale, push into the right hand, kick the left foot into the left hand, opening both the shoulder and the left quads and hips. Breathe in, push down, lift higher. Breathe out, release. Left temple to the mat, shoulders roll forward. Full bow coming at you. All right, inhale, neck neutral. Bend into your knees, tap your right hand with your right foot. Left hand with your left foot. Now, if you have to separate your knees to get your grip, I'm totally cool with that. You just got to bring your knees back as close together as you can get. Good thing I got a PT in here. All right. Inhale, pull your shoulders down and back. Look down at the top of your leg. Exhale, kick feet into the hands or the strap. Pull, lift, engage the glutes to get the quads up. All right, Jill.
Make sure your neck is really flat. You're looking straight up at the ceiling, squeezing those glutes together to keep those hips lifted high. Exhale completely. Now tuck your tailbone. Articulate that spine down. One vertebrae at a time. When your hips hit your mat, let your knees drop to the right, look left. Inhale, come back up to the middle. Exhale, knees left, look right. Inhale, come back up to the middle. All right, we're gonna go through a couple more rounds. I'm gonna walk you through wheel prep and wheel. If bridge was completely accessible for you, stay in bridge. If you wanna try wheel prep, here we go. Wheel prep is gonna start just like bridge, laying on your back. But you're gonna take your arms and turn your fingers towards your shoulders and try and lay your palms onto the ground, okay? So when we lift into wheel prep, all we do is put enough weight into the hands that you lift just to the crown of your head and it stays on the mat, okay? Otherwise, just stay arms extended long for bridge. Here we go. Inhale. If you're taking wheel prep, just come to the top of your head, set it down. Distribute weight between hands and heels. Keep knees close into the center. There's about 10% of weight in your head. Breathe in. Exhale, lift your head, untuck it, tuck your tailbone, roll your spine down. That's wheel prep. Arms go back by your sides. All right, wheel prep is an option. Or we're going to take full wheel pose. Okay? Wheel pose is a back bend. We've done a lot of articulating of the spine. You do have warm spines. You should have warm muscles, but listen to your body first. It will not lie to you. All right? Wheel, bridge, wheel prep, or wheel. Here we go. Breathe in. Now, if you're going to take full wheel, all you do is down into heels and hands, push all the way up into the back bend. Wheel. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. For wherever you are, tuck your tailbone, lower down very slowly. Very slowly with control, squeezing the knees in towards the center line the whole time. Now, from here, once you get all the way down to the mat, line the soles of your feet up together, let your knees open wide like a book. Supta Baddha Konasana. This gives your sacrum a little bit of respite. After that, that's a very intense back bend. Take your hands to your outer thighs, close your knees. Now pull your knees into your chest, breathe in. Exhale, take happy baby, breathe out. Now you can add some rocking back and forth if you want to massage that low back. Good, really good. Okay, guess what we're just in line for? Oh, nobody wants to guess? Okay, good, 4. Stick your legs straight up out of your hips. Hands go behind the ears. Look straight up, elbows pointing east to west. Breathe in. Exhale, lift your upper body straight up. Heels still going to the ceiling. Drop your right leg down. Left leg stays lifted in an L. Now switch. Keep your feet flexed. Stay lifted. Switch. 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 We're going slow first. Switch. 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 One more. Switch. Now double time for 8. Here we go. Switch 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring your right leg back up to each left. Yeah, good. Push through the heels. Stay lifted in the upper body. Drop your legs 30%. Drop them 30 more. Drop them 30 more. Hold it till you hover. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Bend your left knee, bring it to your right elbow. Breathe out. Switch. Left elbow, right knee. Switch. Switch. Left elbow, right knee. Switch. 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 squeeze in, breathe. Hold it, breathe. Tap your right toes to the ground. Back to boat. Tap left. Boat. Right. Boat. Left. Boat. Right. Boat. Left. Boat. One more each side. Right. Boat. Left. Boat. Cross right ankle over left. Open your legs. Reach up. Exhale. Fold over cross legs. Moving in through, opening the hips now. Good, breathe it in. Breathe it out. Inhale, walk your hands back. Plant your hands at the top of your mat. Lift your booty up. Send your left leg back. Send your right leg back. Down dog. Let's do a half vinyasa just to keep that energy moving through our bodies. Inhale, high plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, right leg lifts. Exhale, bend your knee, twinkle dog. Lift your gaze. Bring your right knee behind your right wrist, pigeon pose. Left knee to the mat. Inchworm that left leg back. Pigeon pose, if you've still got your block next to you, know that you can put that underneath your glute that is near the ground, and all it does is raise that ground up and allow you a little bit more space to square your hip points with your short edge of your mat. Resist the urge to roll all the way over onto the right glute, causing those hips to come out of squared alignment. You really want to try and close those hips. Breathe in. Breathe out, come down, left forearm parallel with the short edge of your mat, right hand on your right hip. Inhale here, neutral spine. Exhale, twist right. Inhale, untwist. Exhale, twist. Inhale, untwist, one more. Exhale, twist. Inhale, untwist, come back up onto your hands. Now roll onto your right glute, square your right shin with the short edge of your mat. Swing your left leg around, left ankle on top of right knee, flex both feet to protect the knees, and then just sit and you try and really send that left sitting bone down and let the left knee close. Now, if you've got a lot of space here, it's totally cool. Just take your fingertips behind you, facing your hips, and then push into your hands to lift the chest. That'll give you a little more hinge, a little more integrity in the pose. Keep your feet flexed. Breathing in, breathing out. So to avoid a rounded spine, we really want to try and stack shoulders over the hips here. Stacked joints are the most integral and the safest. All right, breathe in. Breathe out, roll out of that. Cross left ankle over right. Hands go down, booty lifts up. Right foot is in the back, step it back. Left foot meets your in plank. Shift forward. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, left leg lifts. Exhale, twinkle dog. All right, take your left knee behind your left wrist. Drop your right knee to the mat. Inchworm the right knee back. Pigeon pose. Take a couple breaths here before we add rotation. Remembering you can put your block underneath your hip. Here, under your left glute if you need. All right, slowly and controlled, come back up onto your hands. Take your right forearm parallel to your mat. Left hand to your left hip. Looking down at the top of your mat, breathe in. Exhale, twist that spine to the left. Inhale, untwist. Exhale, twist. Inhale, untwist. Last one, exhale, twist. Inhale, untwist. Exhale, come back up onto your hands. Roll onto your left glute, square your left shin with the short edge of your mat, swing your right ankle around, flex both feet, stack it on top of your left knee, double seated pigeon or fire log pose. Fingertips go behind you, facing your hips, and then lift your chest. And just think about lifting up while grounding down through the sitting bones. Breathing. Opening the hips here, a couple different ways. One more breath in, lift up, breath out, release down. Okay, unhook your legs, swing them out from behind you, come to tabletop. I'm delivering on my promise to integrate frog into our practice. Turn to the long edge of your mat, I don't care which direction. Hands under your shoulders. Now walk your knees wider than your hips. Shins stay in line, turn your feet out to point left and right. Keeping your knees in line with your hips. Walk your knees wider. Keep tracking your shins to catch back up with your knees so that you've got a 90-degree in your knees and a 90-degree in your ankles. And then come down to your forearms if you've got that availability. And keep your knees right in line with your hips and keep pushing straight down with those hips. Keep your feet pointing out side to side. This is a super underutilized stretch that I'm committed to bringing into part of my practices. Slowing the breath down. We're staying here for another entire minute, so get comfortable. Think about every exhale getting those hips closer to the mat. And just because I can't stand teachers that say, oh, just stay here because they're not in the pose, I'm going to do it. I hate frog too, but it is really good for you. Gives you a really good opportunity to understand what you do when you're uncomfortable. You breathe and lean into it, knowing that it's temporary. You start cursing your teacher or whoever's making you uncomfortable in your head. You find little things to distract you, something positive. You draw in to your body and what's happening. You completely shut down. Try to walk your legs just even a millimeter wider. Just a millimeter wider. About 20 more seconds. It's going straight down. Alright, exhale completely. Start to walk your hands back underneath your shoulders. Your torso. Start to inchworm those knees very consciously back underneath your hips. When you get your knees lying back up underneath your hips, turn around back to the front of the room. Put your toes together, knees wide. Wide child's pose. Let your hips kind of take the benefit of that. You can take your hips stacked over your knees in a puppy pose if child isn't accessible. Take a couple breaths. Committing to presence. We're going to take a couple more supine stretches as we walk into Shavasana. Close your knees, come back into child's pose, come up to tabletop, and then just roll onto your back. Come to your back. I know you're going to face the back of the room, I don't care. All right, arms by your sides. Stack your legs straight up over your hips. letting any lactic acid drain out of those legs. All right, shoulder stand, coming up. Pull your knees into your chest. Use your core to pull your booty up. Take your hands to your sacrum with your fingers pointing down towards your booty. Walk your elbows in underneath your chest. Keep your neck nice and long so you kind of worked yourself into a stable position with your triceps, keeping you balanced. Extend your legs straight up, straight up. Try and stack ankles over knees, over hips. Breathing, looking straight up. Really good job, everybody. All right, now, hold your hips where they are. Keep your neck really nice and neutral. Start to tip your toes over your head. If you get any point of uncomfortable pain, please stop. But keep pinching. Use your core to keep that support of your legs. Those legs are long and they're extending away from your body. So keep your core engaged. This is cloud pose, even if your toes don't hit the ground behind you. Breathe out completely. Bend into your knees. Release your triceps. Use your core to roll down your spine. One vertebrae at a time. Thinking thighs to chest, thighs to chest, thighs to chest. When your hips hit the mat, keep your knees bent. Take your feet down to the mat. Counter pose to cloud is bridge. Arms by your sides, knees to the ceiling, heels in line with the hips. Breathe in, breathe out. On this inhale, ground into your heels, lift your hips. Bridge pose. At the very top, exhale all the air. Now, without breathing at all, don't let one molecule of air come in. Tuck your tailbone and roll your spine down as slowly as you can, knowing that this is temporary, because when your hips hit the mat, you let the air rush back in. Pull both knees into your chest. Keep a hold of your right leg. Let your left leg go straight out from your hip. Really squeeze tight on that right leg. Squeeze it as tight as you can. Take your left hand to the outside of your right knee. Right arm out, palm down. Breathe in. On the exhale, guide your right knee to the left side of your body. Take your gaze to your right hand. Exhale completely. Inhale, roll back onto your back. Keep your right knee in. Exhale, bend your left knee to pull it in and meet your right. Get your spine straight. Keep your left leg in. Let your right leg go straight out. Pull it tight. Tight, 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 tight. Right arm to the outside of your left knee. Left arm out, palm down. Anchor the shoulder. Breathe in. On the exhale, right hand guide your left knee over to the right side of your mat with your gaze looking at your left hand. Keep your shoulders plugged onto the mat. That keeps the integrity of the twist. Exhale completely. On an inhale, roll back onto your back. On an exhale, pull your right knee in to meet your left, get the spine long. And then extend your legs long, Shavasana. You can also line up the soles of your feet with your knees open wide if you want to take Supta Baddha Konasana, palms face up in either iteration. Roll your shoulders onto your back body. Close your eyes and completely unhook. No thought moving through your mind. Just breath in your body. Alright guys, start to wiggle into your fingers and your toes. Starting to reintegrate that mind, body. And when you feel reconnected, go ahead and bend into your knees, roll to a comfortable side. Today we did a large majority of the discipline that I received most of my training in Baptiste Power Yoga. I was inspired by something I saw on social media that Aaron posted yesterday. Aaron Baptiste is the founder, creator of Baptiste Power Yoga. And in his classes, he likes to talk about trying to stay connected and not use brute force to struggle your way through a yoga practice. This is what this passage refers to. It says, the easiest place to see the distinction between brute force and soul force is actually in your life's work. If you love what you do, if it is a natural extension of who and what you are, and it makes your heart sing, then even the most extreme effort will have a lightness to it. It struck me because I feel that way so often in leading these classes. They are an extension of me. I'm sharing with Lydia at the beginning of class that I have walked the journey. I've seen the benefit. And that's what shows me and keeps me coming back to my mat week after week. Breathe in deep. Breathe out fully. And when you're ready, coming up into a seated position so we can wrap up our Friday practice. I mean, it's Wednesday, y'all. Yeah. So wish it were Friday. I woke up thinking it's Friday. I know I wish, right? Okay, inhale, sweep up. Palms press at the top. Exhale, bring your thumbs to your third eye center as we meet in gratitude pose. Coming together in celebration and gratitude for this practice, for what it offers both mind and body, the physical and mental strength, learn, practice, used as a discipline. There is freedom in that. I wish that for each and every one of you as I pull this gratitude now down to my heart center and I close this practice. Namaste. Happy Wednesday, everybody.